What are the other problems that you're seeing as you're evolving, in your journey?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the big one is that there's ease of use over the open source philosophies has been a big one. And I mentioned CI/CD earlier, and that's been a big one. I mean, I've seen a lot of open source projects not only going to GitHub, which is an issue unto itself, but using the proprietary platforms, so the CI/CD tooling. And they do this, I understand, because they're small projects,
Yes.
they don't have the resources, no one's volunteering to do it. And so it's either using the proprietary platforms or not doing it.
Right.
And software testing is important, and a lot of projects recognize this. So I'm concerned that we're at this point where it's either you don't do testing at all or you use the proprietary platform.
Right.
And so one of the things I'm excited about is seeing some of these initiatives to like productize CI/CD. Like there's the new Jenkins X project, which makes it really easy to run Jenkins on a Kubernetes cluster. It's like all self-contained. It automatically runs your tests on little Kubernetes containers. But there needs to be more of that.
Right.
Because I am concerned that too many open source projects are taking the easy way out because they want to get work done. And they think that's the only way they can do it. And I think open source just meaning, like, these open source projects need to do a better job at making it easy.
Yes.
Like, I mean, Jenkins X is trying to do that in some way. But I'll use Jenkins itself as an example. It's really hard to configure, and it's really hard to run.
That, and they were like,
Yeah.
so we're like, it was not meant to make it easier for that was not the goal.
So many options and so many,
Yes, yes.
I understand why the software got complex, but it's just, I mean, when I started using Jenkins, 5 years ago, like it was still complex even at that time. And now I look at it, I'm like, the more open source tries to emulate what the proprietary offerings are doing, I think the better off we'll be. One of the reasons I'm really excited about GitLab, because GitLab, it's beautiful and it works well. It even has a Docker registry built into it now, even in the open source version.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about what they're doing because it really is, it does a lot of the things that GitHub does, and it's open source.
Yeah, I mean, and you mentioned Docker, and Docker, they try to make things easier.
I mean, I think that's why they did so well. I mean, it became such a household name in technology spaces.
Yeah, they're Apple of the